Welcome to my channel. Today I'm introducing you to the almighty cold weather of Michigan. This snow has been on the ground for almost a month. So you can imagine how cold it is, and we are used to that. And in today's video I'm going to talk about my experience living with HIV and having AIDS. Notice that I'm referring HIV and AIDS. They're two different terms. HIV is the human immunodeficiency virus, and AIDS is a stage where the viruses has destroyed the immune system of somebody, and the body is no longer able to fight off infections. Let's put it like this. It's like the immune system is like the defense ministry of a body, the defense department, and the HIV viruses is like a rebel infiltrating a country to destroy democratic systems, if you can understand. So what happened is the HIV goes in the body and start multiplying and destroy the immune system of somebody, and that person is no longer able to fight off infection. Luckily in 2022 we have HIV treatment. What treatment does, it lock down the viruses and prevent them from multiplying, put them in jail, just like when the rebels are captured. They are put in jail and they are prevented from destroying the body. And eventually we will get a cure. Unfortunately, in 2022, people are still having AIDS. The CDC estimate that 1 in 8 people living with HIV, they don't know. What happened? They end up showing up at the emergency room when they have AIDS, and at that stage is so hard to save them. So I know you're asking the same question, are people still dying in 2022? Yes, in 2022 people are still dying of AIDS. That's why I'm here in front of the camera in the cold, but I'm enjoying it though. I like the smell of the snow. Because people are still dying. It's unfortunate. So that's why we don't keep quiet, and it's not over. So here are my 10 symptoms I used to have when I had AIDS. First of all, I have a story. I was diagnosed with HIV in 1988. I was 5 years old. My parents were the one who received their diagnosis. And the same year, my mom passed away from HIV, AIDS-related condition. So all that time, I was not having HIV treatment, and I progressed to AIDS. It was not easy, and I was a child growing up. So these are my 10 conditions I used to have, but I no longer have now. And I will stick around. I'll give you the 2 bonuses of the condition that were specific to me. But other conditions are common to all people. The first one was mouth and throat sores. I never knew that people can eat without having some pain. So I struggled with mouth sore, and they will put some medication, and I will look like pink in the mouth. And at school, kids will be bullying me, calling me names, colorful, colored. That's why I never like someone calling me a person of color, because I had my time to be called a person of color, and I hated it because it was not fair. The second condition was diarrhea or vomiting. Oh my goodness. I, I couldn't eat mayonnaise. I couldn't eat butter. Anything will upset my stomach. All of a sudden, I will be vomiting or I'll be having diarrhea. As a result, I was not eating enough, so I had little weight. Today, if my father come back and see me having meat on me, he would not believe it. They used to call me skeleton, and literally I looked like skeleton. I would dig some picture and show you how I looked. I was so tiny. And it's so good to have meat on the skin. I know people are saying, oh, Claire, you're so overweight, or you should lose weight, but you don't know where I came from. I came from a place where I didn't have meat on the skin, and it feels so cold to be underweight. The fourth condition was skin rashes. I was always scratching my body. If you see my body, I look like a tiger because there's so many spots on my body. And the most difficult condition was the shingle. They would go and come back, shingle for a child. They would come in the back. They would come on the thigh. Oh my God, so painful. It's like having electricity. Ooh-wee. I remember those times. They bring back emotion to me. And the respiratory disease. I remember I used to cough. They would say I cough like an older man. All the time. Dry cough, pneumonia all the time. The sun is going away. And I had TB, all those respiratory disease, well, just on my body. And lymph inflammation. Sometimes I will wake up and I will have something big like this. So you can imagine how kids will make fun of me. If I didn't have a supportive family, I would have never been in school because I have all the kind of stuff that kids will make fun of. And number 9, bleeding of the gum. You will wake up, the gum will be bleeding. Number 10, fever and sweating. Even if I was tiny, I was always sweating. And I had fever all the time. This is Michigan. The sun goes out so quickly. So I apologize. The sun is running away. As I promised, there are 2 bonuses. For me, I had mood disorders. I was always unhappy. If you see me smiling, happy, I have to cultivate this. I was a sad kid, always feeling moody, scratching my body. And the housemates hated me. They called me all kind of names. They would say I look like a pen, that big pen, and they would toss me in the bed sheets. Say they can't see me because I was so light unless I talk. It, it, so that's why I use my voice. Because if I didn't say, hey, you are tossing me around, I'm inside the sheets, they could throw me on the floor. That's why you see me talking loud. Believe me, I'm 5'1", but you cannot ever violate my right. I know how to talk because my rights have been violated since I was a child. And another one is lip discoloration. I know some people have it. That's why. So you see me having my lipstick and you think, I'm so lucky I'm a woman, so I can put on a lipstick. But my lips are so discolored that people will say, How many whiskey? How many martini did you drink? And I don't drink, but my lips are discolored because I had so many fever, so many infection. So these are the signs you should look out for. And believe me, these are the signs you may not never see on YouTube, on TV, but in the community, people are still dying. That's why we're here talking. And so, watch out. So, what is the if only? How can you avoid to have the same experiences? Easy. Stay on HIV treatment. Take your HIV treatment. No, it's hard. I know I would say it every day in every video. That's the only way out. So, thank you so much for staying around with me. See you in the next video where I talk about HIV treatment. Thank you. Bye.